Generating energy creates a lot of CO2 emissions and pollution, which is a big problem. In 2021, the carbon dioxide emissions only in the US for generating electricity were 1,551 million metric tons. This problem of sustainable energy production is important because a quick change from fossil fuels to renewable energies is needed. To achieve the climate goals, the global community has said we need to increase the mix of renewable energies available. This can only happen quickly if there are options that are less expensive to buy than previous renewable energy resources. Solar panels are a much better alternative, but take up a lot of space and can only be collected in daylight, meaning it is weather and light dependent, as well as wind turbines are not efficient when there is no wind available. But what almost any big city has is sound. A lot of sound. What if energy could be created day and night and would not have to be transported hundreds of miles to where it is needed? Meet Soundelec. Soundelec is the new light to a bright future. This is a technology that can convert sound waves created by everyday traffic, airplanes taking off, or crowds in loud train stations into electrical energy. This is done by mechanical vibrations from the sound that are collected to generate electrical current. The Soundelec boxes can be fastened to sides of highways or onto street lamps to collect sound waves from the cars that drive by. This can also be used in train stations to simultaneously use the generated energy to power lamps or mechanic doors. Worldwide, about 85% of the population has been affected by human-induced climate change. Soundelec would have a big impact on these people, but the primary market of Soundelec is the companies, especially public transport companies, that will have a secondary profit by selling the sustainable energy created from sound. This way, the renewable energy source Soundelec has a large market potential. A completely ignored section of potential customers is the public transport companies, which is where Soundelec sees a big blue ocean. Normally, the customers that the renewable energy industry goes after are the government or city administrations. The second tier of non-customers is the residents that are not willing to spend a lot of money on renewable energy sources, even though they might be beneficial. The third tier is the public transport companies and highway management, which are the unexplored non-customers, since the competition has not seen a way of how these companies could benefit from these energy sources. My Blue Ocean solution: eliminate the large amounts of energy created at once to small amounts of sustainable energy that can be used to power a street lamp, for instance. Reduce the need to transport the generated energy to where it is used. Instead, generate the energy exactly where it can be used. Reduce the rare raw materials that are needed to create other renewable energy sources. Solar panels, for example, need the rare earth element polysilicon. It does not occupy a lot of space like wind turbines, hydroelectric power plants, or solar panels. It even has a fairly long life cycle, unlike solar panels which have a decreasing efficiency. Furthermore, the Soundelec is easy to dispose of and is sustainable, whereas some solar panels are classified as hazardous waste. I eliminated the pain points of the difficulty of installing the product and how the disposal of such a renewable energy source no longer is hazardous. The Soundelec has a high chance of being successful since there already have been some studies conducted about gathering sound energy or mechanical energy and turning this into electricity, such as the research study Evaluation of Electric Energy Generation from Sound Energy by Mohana Farouk Attia. Researchers came up with the sound energy harvesting and converting electricity, where the power of mechanical vibrations is harnessed and converted into electricity. This can already be used to charge small electrical devices like flashlights or cellular phones. Based on this study, I created a digital prototype of how my product could work. But how does it achieve differentiation and low cost simultaneously? Well, it achieves low cost since there are no cost-intensive materials needed for production. Moreover, no land needs to be designated and purchased to accommodate the product, in contrast to what would be required for a wind park. Differentiation is achieved by the small size of the product compared to other sustainable energy sources, and that this product can produce energy 24/7 because the resource sound is available at all times. Soundelec is a sustainable alternative for generating energy.